Hello everybody, this is Ellis Paul. It is almost 8 o'clock, 7:55 on the dime. And I'm going to put on a little background music. We're going to start at 8 o'clock. This is the Traveling Medicine Show. And I'm psyched to be back online here. Let me know where you're from as you come into the waiting room.
I'm singing these notes. This is the last song mankind wrote.
I'm playing a song from the book in the background. We'll talk a little bit more about that in a minute. Glad to have you guys on board. Cheers to you. We're going to start at 8 o'clock.
Upon the bones of McCartney, Swift, and George Jones, I'm broadcast.
Tell me where you're from in the old comment page. All right. Craig is here from Kentucky. Barb Emerson from up in Maine. Amy up in Vermont. Nice to see you guys. It's good to be back visiting here. The song you're hearing in the background is brand new. Mark is here from Raleigh. There's Barb up in Maine. Craig out in Kentucky. David up in Bath, Maine. Good to have you guys here. Some of you know I've been working on a book, and there's music associated with the book. Craig is in Kentucky. Not sure where. It's somewhere near Cincinnati. Boothby Harbor's coming up at the end of the month. I'm glad you mentioned that. I'll have to make sure I have my calendar, which I don't. But I'll have to look up the dates.
Can anybody hear me? I can see their satellites clearly. I feel it coming near me. But they're not real. They're made of steel. They cannot to even dream.
Can you guys even hear the song in the background? Let me know. We're going to start in just 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Obi's in from Ottawa, Ontario. Nice to see you here. Thanks for tuning in, Obi. And Charlotte up in Vermont is here. Nice to have you here. Jamie and Jamie are tuning in as well. Now that song again is from the new book. It's almost 8 o'clock. I think I'm going to start. Let's just get this thing rolling, shall we? And play the theme song. Hello everybody, this is Ellis Paul. I'm here at my home. Does this seem bright to you? I'm going to just turn this thing down a little bit. There we go. I think that's a little better. Nice to be back here online. It's been quite a while. I've been on the road pretty heavily, and I'm about to go on the road for 2-3 weeks here, starting tomorrow. I am an old woman named after my mother. My old man is another child who's grown. If dreams were lightning, a thunder desire, this old house would have burned down a long time ago. Make me an angel, flies from Montgomery. Make me a poster of old rodeo. Just give me one thing that I can hold on to believe in this living is just a hard way to go. When I was a young girl, oh, I had me a cowboy. He wasn't much to look at, just a free rambling man. But that was a long time, and no matter how I tried, the years they roll by like a broken down. Make me an angel that flies from Montgomery. Make me a poster of an old rodeo. Just give me one thing that I can hold on to believe in this living is just a hard way to go. There's flies in the kitchen, I can't hear them buzzing, and I ain't done nothing since I woke up today. How the hell can a person go to work in the morning, come home in the evening with nothing to say? I hear some background music. Sorry about that. That was Laurie singing something. Make me an angel, flies from Montgomery. Make me a poster of an old rodeo. Just give me that one thing that I can hold on to believe in this living is just a hard way to go. How's that, folks? Somebody's saying it's a little fuzzy sounding. Is that any better? Rose and Paul up there. Where are you guys? Up in Maine at Cross Lake. I know exactly where that is. We had the volume a little bit too high on the Anytime you guys hear something that's not quite right, just let me know. I'll be happy to fix it up. Well, I'm happy to say I've been writing this novel, and it's the creative thing I'm doing this year, and it's going to eat up my entire year. Unfortunately, I haven't been putting any other work into songwriting or outside of just traveling and playing shows. I've been busy with all of my creative life trying to get this book done. I'm on the 36th chapter, and it's going to have 39 or 40 chapters, and I've written about 80,000 words. Let me find out. Let's find out. I'm using a cool app. It's called Ulysses, and it allows it fixes some things like spelling errors. It's that butterfly there. Do you see it? I'll bring it right up. It's that butterfly right there. It's called Ulysses, and that's the app that I'm working in. And it's been a good partner for me. I've got 77,000 words written so far, which is a lot. I've been writing this since September. And this month, in April, I'll finish it. I'll probably finish it in the next 2 or 3 weeks. And so I'm very excited. And it's about someone, it's a science fiction thing. In this apocalyptic world, there's a man that's running around through the geography of it in search of his wife and kid. And he stumbles upon a ham radio setup, and he figures a way to rig electricity with it using solar panels. And as he's traveling around, he's using a Costco cart, and he's got solar panels on the side of the ham radio system inside of this basket. And he stops in the evening, and he settles into a place, and he does a broadcast. And as you know, if you know anything about ham radios, they go for thousands and thousands of miles. So people can hear him all over the world, and momentum starts to build around these broadcasts for him in his search for his wife, and people are desperate for good stories. So, not stories that are good, but stories that are positive. And he starts broadcasting his journey, and so he's singing songs into this ham radio as well. He's a former musician, and it's pretty cool. I think I've got something nice on my hands, and I'm also going to be illustrating it, so once the book is done, I have to edit the book, and as I'm editing the book, I have to do some of the drawings. I'll show you some of the drawings here. I think I might have shown these before to you. This is one of the drawings. And this head is detachable. But there you go. It looks a little bit like that. So I took the head off. I don't know where it went. Oh, there it is. And so those will be, I'll probably have 2 or 3 illustrations per chapter as well. So if it's 40 chapters, there'll be about 100. There's a watch that's important to the story in it. There's a soldier that's important to the story. And it takes place in the Adirondacks, which is sort of what this sketch is all about. There's a cabin in it as well, where a lot of the action takes place. This is where he does his first broadcast, actually, in an abandoned cabin up on top of Mount Mackenzie in the Adirondacks, just outside of Saranac Lake. And this is the main character. His name is Quinn. I know he looks like a fit Santa Claus. We'll have to thin him out before the actual books take place. And there's a fusion plant as well, which will look something like this. And then this is a picture of Quinn in the second chapter. So that's it. That's what I've been doing, and I'm very excited about it. I'm going to be looking for a literary agent to rep it, and hopefully a publisher. But if not, next year, when it's finally all finished and I've done all the all the busy work for it. I'm going to be putting it out regardless of whether it's me or a publishing company doing it. So, and it'll have a corresponding album with it as well. So there'll be a hardcover book initially, and then all these drawings in it, and then there'll be an album. And you'll be able to, as you're reading the chapters, there'll be a QR code, like in chapter 3 is where the first broadcast happens. And you just hold your phone up to it, and it'll lead you to a place in the universe where you can actually hear it out loud with your phone. So, yeah, that's why I'm not trying to waste energy on things that don't matter outside of the book and touring. That's basically been my life, and I want to do more of these shows, but I've been on the road, and it's hard to maintain the quality of the show when you're traveling and having to use a cell phone setup or whatever. So when I find these little pockets, I will be back in action right here, and when I'm at home, and I'll be broadcasting at least once a month. So we'll keep these up for a while, and we'll see what happens. I'd like to get back to doing them every week if I can, but I have to find a good excuse to be home in order to do that. So, and thank you guys. If you are leaving tips for me, some of you know what those tips are already. That's what it looks like. And I'll do another song here. Feel like doing Jesus, I love playing that song. How's that sound, guys? Does it sound clean? Somebody let me know and I'll fix it. I know Jesus, I've never saved a soul, never walked on water except ice and snow. There's a rumor in the choir I'm just the luckiest guy they know. I know Jesus never saved a soul. And I ain't no Buddha, though I struggle with wrong from right. I ain't no Prince of Peace, I'd hit the floor in a good bar fight. I'll ask forgiveness come Sunday, 'cause I'm asking for trouble Saturday night. I ain't no Buddha, I struggle with wrong from right. No, I can't walk on water, can't part the sea. Only miracle I've seen is you walking down the aisle of me. No, I can't talk to God, I ain't divine. Only miracle I've seen is I can call you mine. Ain't no savior, ain't got the world Why do you preach to the masses when you can't even talk to the girl? Well, you get a little courage from holy wine, but then your speech gets slurred. I ain't no savior, I ain't got the words. No, I can't walk on water, I can't part the sea. Only miracle I've seen is you walking down the aisle to me. No, I can't talk to God, I ain't divine. Only miracle I've seen is I can call you mine. Only miracle that I've seen is I can call you mine, all mine. I can call you mine, all mine. Happy anniversary to you guys. That's amazing news. David and Alini. I love this tuning. It's an open G tuning with a bass down to the C. It's Joni Mitchell tuning, really. I call it open Joni because she uses it so much. You might be wondering what this peace sign is. And my brother, Steve, he lives in Boulder, Colorado. That's his design and his invention. He actually has it patented. And it's pretty cool. Let me just show you some of the things. This is like a little commercial for him. I picked it up. I was just in Boulder. I played in Boulder and Denver. And it was nice to be back in those areas again. Let me see. You can also make it so it's solid, a solid color of any kind. You can choose what you want it to be. I can take it through the spectrum of colors. If you're into blue, I've got your blue. And then on top of that, it's got these programs where it does certain things. This one sort of is a flood around the center, but if I go to a different program, it does this or this. They're all kind of cool and weird. And he's got there's literally like 170 versions here. I think I remember 150 being interesting to me. I'm just spinning around. He wants to manufacture them in bulk. Right now he's using his printer to print them out. But I think they're really fun, especially like if you were a college kid for your dorm, or even a high school kid. This would be pretty neat. I'll take you through a couple more. Nice to see Dana Prim here. Nice to see you, Dana. And Liam, thank you so much for tuning in, brother. Good to see you there in Boulder, too. So it's pretty fun. And he's got a patent on it, which it's so hard these days with inventing things and how things work, because you can create something and then someone in China or somewhere foreign can just rip it off and reproduce it, and your time and energy is wasted. But I really love it. I love it for the room, and it's a good time for the concept of peace to come back into our culture. So I'm pushing it on everybody. There it is. It's a rainbow peace sign. God damn it. All right, let's do another song. Hey, if you have any questions, you want to say hello, do it in the feed. It comes up no matter where you are. Lee Hargraves is right there. Nice to see you, brother. Oh, I should mention before I start up, I run the New England Songwriters Retreat with my partner, Laurie. And it's over 2 weekends in August and September. If you go to newenglandsongwritersretreat.com, you can find it. Ignore the dates. These are last year's dates, but I think I can actually get those out of there. I'll do that. There we go. And so it's been a really beautiful thing. Okay. All right, you. That's not what I wanted. I'm multitasking here. Anyway, it's the New England Songwriters Retreat, and it's been a really wonderful thing for us. And we work with about 100 songwriters. And we have multiple different teachers that I bring in. I'm bringing in James Keelahan this year from Canada. I'm bringing in Dan Byrne from New Mexico. I'm bringing in Seth Gleer, who works with us all the time. He's part of this full-time staff now, and Laurie and I. And there's also a fourth songwriting teacher we haven't announced her yet. We're going to do that in the next couple of days, so I don't want to spoil the surprise, but she's awesome. She's from California, and she's been nominated for Grammys and some other things, which is wonderful. So I hope you'll consider coming if you're a singer-songwriter. My sister's watching. Hey, Beth, good to see you. Well, he's not taking orders yet. He's just burning a few. I'm getting all of the early model. I have 2 of the early models, but I promise you, as soon as he's up and running in that way, I'll let you know. Okay? It'd be great for you to have one, Mark. All right, I'm going to do another song. Let's see here. What do I want to play? Well, I could do this song for you. This one is a brand new one. I don't have much. I'm doing 80 on 80, driving a Mercedes, and the air's rolling under my wheels. Blizzard's coming at midnight. She put on the porch light, greet me with a kiss and a beat. So I go before the blizzard covers Goshen with snow. Tell the weatherman I'm coming, no matter what he says about the roads on the radio. Hey, I'm gone, come on, that's all I have. But it's a brand new idea, and I'll definitely finish it. I just need to find the right moment around the book. Some of the book songs will be things I'm taking out of my back catalog, some mostly from things that haven't been recorded. And yeah. And then some of them I'll have to write from scratch. So I'm just looking forward to it. You know, sometimes you create these projects in your mind that are really huge, and you know they're kind of big, but then you're halfway through them and you're like, God, I'm only halfway through. And when I'm halfway through writing this book and editing it, that's the halfway. When that is done, I'll be halfway. And right now I'm about to finish the first draft, and then I got to take it through a second draft. And then I have to have Human Eyes drafted that are outside of mine. And I'm working with a woman named Amy Earhart, who's been great, and she's helping with some of that. And then when I get on a publisher, we'll have to edit it once again. So it'll go through 4 separate edits. Take me to a drive-in movie. Put your body right next to me. Whisper promises to me. Roll the windows down. 'Cause when you look at me like that, kiss me, I'll kiss you right back. Break your heart, give it to me. Take me to a drive-in movie. Take me on a long vacation, outbound from an old train station. We'll watch the world go by till we close our eyes in a sleeping car. Wake up in a brand new place. You're the only one who knows my face. Looking for a little salvation. Take me on a long vacation. Take me. Doesn't matter where we go. I don't even have to know. Oh, take me slow. Take me on a roller coaster. I wanna feel my heart turn over till I'm upside down, can't touch the ground, there's no gravity. I wanna feel my blood rush, just like the first time we touched. Wanna fall over and over and over. Take me on a roller coaster. Take me. Doesn't matter where we go. Take me. I don't even have to know. Oh, take me slow. Take me to a drive-in movie. slide a little closer to me. That is Driving Movie, my friends. It's been a nice little quiet get together here. I want to thank you guys all for tuning in and hanging out. I don't know when I'm going to jump back on, probably the first week of May. But I also might just jump on from the road, right before my shows. I frequently do a live stream on Facebook, and I want to thank all my friends who are watching over on YouTube, are at the Patreon site, through the Patreon site. Thank you guys for all the support of what I do. And a few people were saying some sweet stuff here. My soul needed this so much. Thank you, Dana, for that. Petey is watching from Richmond. Hey, Petey, good to see you. Barbara Emerson saying hello. Darlene Vassar saying hello. These are old friends of the show. Mark is saying hello. All we were saying is give Pete a chance. Obi is saying James Keelahan is fantastic. I've seen him perform a number of times with David Wedhood on bass and songs. Musicianship is top notch. He's such a gem and one of my favorite songwriters. And Mark also had this beautiful comment about this. The peace sign means a lot to those of us who remember when the 60s, when it first came out. The one your brother made is the most beautiful one I have ever seen. And, well, I thank you for that. It is pretty darn cool. It'll be on the background. I'll probably be talking about it every time I'm on online, at least for a little bit. So we'll make sure that when he has a few made up, I'll let you guys know. Maybe you guys will be the first to receive them. And I absolutely love mine. Yeah, they're fun. And Patrick Carney is watching as well from San Diego. He helped set up a show for me this weekend on Friday night. I am at the Second Friday Coffee House in Belmont. Then I'm at a house concert on Saturday, and then doing a celebration of my great friend John Svetke's life. He's celebrating his 60th birthday. He's going to be at Club Passim with a bunch of us singing songs. And then next week on Thursday, I'm in Madison, Wisconsin. Wausau, Wisconsin on Friday. Saturday, I am in Minneapolis. And on Sunday, I drive up to Duluth to play the West Theater up in Duluth. So lots of stuff coming up. Go to ellispaul.com. Thank you guys for the tip jar love tonight. I haven't been able to check it yet to see what's happening with it, but thank you for that. And my friend here, Brad from Hollowell, says hello. I love the coffee table, man. That's awesome. Do you see that, folks? It's a little cassette coffee table there. Yeah. Thank you, Jamie, and we'll see you guys soon. I promise to do more of these as we get closer to summer. Okay, we'll start doing them weekly in summer. All right, cheers, y'all. Have a good weekend.